The internet is losing their minds right now over this new Forge Pass, so let's bring it all in and break it down. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. It is coffee o'clock. Good morning to you, and we're talking about the brand new Forge Pass here on the channel today. Guys, we had no idea. We had no idea that this was gonna drop, okay? I woke up this morning and I saw a weird symbol on the free-to-play account because the Forge Pass is locked there until I do a couple more things and hit level 40. And so I switched accounts over to the main here and then obviously saw the news with this brand new Rathalos Forge Pass set. Now, I'm thinking I have more questions than answers this morning. So let me tell you all of the questions I have because I think you need to have some caution and then probably still buy this. I've talked to a lot of different people and they've said, what is the best value in the game? What if you were a low spend player, what are the things that you would buy? And my number one answer is always the Forge Pass. The Forge Pass does more to progress your account than anything else in the game that you can purchase, in my opinion. Please let me know if you agree or disagree in the comments below. As a low spender, are you a person who purchases the Forge Pass? Yes or no, and why? And then that will give some other people information as well. A lot of people do read the comments, so putting your opinion there, it matters, okay? So one of the biggest things here is this XP boost. And because you are not just getting an XP boost, you are getting a silver boost as well. So this is particularly great timing because we have this ridiculously grindy Monsters Path over here, okay? I only spent a couple thousand energy, but I got a lot in return. And what did I do? I basically I put levels in the champions I already have. Go take all your champions out of the vault that are level 1 and you can search for them like level 4, level 5, and we're talking about these ones, right, that have no levels in them. For me, these are going to be food. For you, they might be vault guardians, but you're going to need to put levels in them and then sacrifice them as chickens, okay? Because that is how you get the majority of your points. Also, you will see me in this event. Oh, I have this filter on. You will see me in this event running with 1 and 2 star food, which I don't typically do. And that's because your 2 stars is the most efficient for points, leveling up 2 stars to 3 stars. Okay. But anyway, you're going to be, if you're working on getting the other Blade Master over here, a late Megatron, we're going to go with that. If you're working on getting the Transformer for your collection, you're going to be running a lot of stages, and it just so happens that this is going to massively increase the amount of silver you're going to get, okay? So that is thing number one to consider when you're thinking about purchasing this, okay? Is you get these, right? Now, you also get Chaos Ore, which in my opinion is the most underrated resource in the game. People just don't use it. When I go and do account takeovers, which you can book through my website if you want, when I go to do them, 9 times out of 10, they're stacked with Chaos Ore. People don't use it. And this is a huge resource into getting better gear. Okay. Also, this is the only way in the game outside of some very specific things like Faction Wars and Doom Tower where you can get glyphs. and specifically speed glyphs. 5-star speed glyphs. And then last but not least, you're also getting the gear. Okay, you're also getting the gear. In this case, you are also getting accessories in addition to gear, but I do not know what they cut. I don't know what they cut. Somebody tell me in the comments below, what did they cut for these gear slots or these accessory slots? I'm guessing it's like charms or silver or something, but Plarium probably cut something good for it. So I don't know what that is currently, but just looking over everything, this looks like a normal Forge Pass, and we're not missing anything important. Because we have the glyphs, we have the Chaos Ore, we have the speed substat charms. Like, I'm not seeing, what are we missing? What are we missing here? Okay. And then obviously at the end, you're going to get a full set in addition to all of the materials to forge this. Okay. Now, here's the caution. Okay. I have lots of words of caution, right? So stick with me here through the whole video. All right. I personally think that it's more likely that you will, wait, hold on, let me change screens. I went and I forged a piece of like 3-star gear down here. Yeah, just from like level 1 on the free side, which I'm very excited about the free side for the free to play as well. That'll be really helpful. Okay. I think that it's very likely that we will not have a good 9-piece set. Because if you think about it here, you're basically giving up an attack percentage boost, or whatever your main stat is, in order to get a crit rate set and, well, not even a full crit damage set. 15% crit rate, 15% crit damage, and 5% speed. Instead of just using Savage and Cruel. If we take a look at my literal Cantrifon build here, we're going to be ignoring 30% of the defense already. That's a thing. You just do Savage and Cruel, you get 30%, and you get the attack percentage bonus for Cruel. With this Wrath set, you are not getting a main stat bonus. You need to keep that in mind. Instead, you're stacking the crit damage and the crit rate, which will allow you to seek out more attack percentage substats, but your gear might not be suited for that. However, in here, I also think that this set is going to be absolutely amazing for finishing out builds. Putting one piece in here is going to be absolutely outstanding. Take a look at my Razzlevarg build. In particular, has an egregious, I don't know what words I want. Anyway, an egregious offender. The particularly good case to look at in this scenario, okay? What is his crit rate? 98. And that's because I use him in Hydra, right? He's going to crit 98% of the time. I like the rest of the build, but think about if I could just come in and grab a ring, an amulet, or a banner that will add 5% crit rate. Or I could take one of these offset pieces, like getting a chest here in the set would be remarkable, okay? I need to continue to dust this up so we can find the correct thing. That's on my priority list, okay? So if we just jump back in and take a look right here again, you can have one piece with the 5% crit rate, and I think that that is outstanding, okay? Now, let's think about this fills the champion's turn meter ability when you have 4 pieces, okay? By 5% per enemy, per each hit, Okay, so the number of enemies is the number, okay? So in Arena, that's 20%. In Hydra, that's 20%. That's very nice. That's very nice. But I don't think that you're going to want just a 4-piece set. You're going to want to try to get to 6 pieces. Now, if you can get to 6 pieces with 2 artifacts and 2 accessories, then you could do Savage and Rathalos. Now, I have more questions, okay? I have also more questions, all right? So, is this set good? Yes, extremely good. Will you ever get a chance to get this again? I don't have an answer for that. Like, is this the only time? Is this the only time that we're going to see this Forge Pass in the game? I would guess that either the next Forge Pass would be this one again, or they have another new set lined up for right after this for one of the other champions. You know, the Archer. Like, are we going to have an Archer Forge Pass? The thing is, though, I think the Monster Hunter collaboration ends in March, if I'm not mistaken. And so, how many Forge Passes can we really have? I would hope that we just do this back to back, that we get this month and next month and the month after that. Like, do it 3 in a row while the Monster Hunter thing is going on. And hopefully, this gear set, that we will be able to get more of this, because otherwise you're going to be very much stuck with what you get on this first one. Okay, so with that being said, do not sell any 6-star pieces of this set unless you have Chaos Or'd them. And in addition, when you go to forge this set, I would 100% be forging this with mythical charms, which you get from the Cursed City. You will be able to get mythical Rathalos set for this, and I would probably be forging that with crit rate, attack percentage, crit damage, some type of damaging substats as well, because it's going to be pointless if there's no damaging substats. Like, if you got HP, defense, and resistance, that is not a usable piece with this set. Okay? Maybe as an offset piece. But there's a lot of caution I want to give you. With all that being said, do I think you should buy this? Yeah, I pretty much do. If you spend any money in the game, I still think that this is the #1 purchase, even above the Daily Gem Pack. The Daily Gem Pack is the, historical best value in the game, and it is. It's amazing, okay? But I would buy the Forge Pass before the Daily Gem Pack. Me personally. If I was low spend, those would probably be the 2 things that I would buy. And if I was going to buy a third thing per month, it might be the monthly pack. That would put you that would still keep you under $100. But $30 a month would be Forge Pass. Wait, isn't it? Yeah, $20. That would get you Forge Pass and the Daily Gems for $30 a month, which, for playing a game long term, I do think is reasonable. I do think that that's reasonable. Now, do you have to do that? Obviously not. But I think that it's a good value. And that's what you want to hear from me, is what my thoughts and opinions are. So I'm going to share those with you. All right. Now, I'm going to go and purchase this. And then I'm going to think about expediting the gold pass, because if you want, basically, don't purchase silver in the game ever. Plarium overvalues it the most of basically anything in the game. But if you have thoughts of, man, I wish I could buy silver, the best way to do that is actually buying the gold pass plus 25. Then you get a head start on this silver boost. So you're going to get a 30% silver boost. And then in addition to that, technically, you can purchase the mobile version as well and get an additional boost there. And all of that put together will get you a lot more silver. Now, should you do that? I don't know. I'm just giving you the options. I'm just telling you how to do it. I have heard that there are free trials of the monthly, I forget what it's called. One second. It's like the multi-battle pass. It's like the mobile only thing. Anyway, if you play on PC, you don't know what I'm talking about. But mostly what it does is gives you extra multi-battles every day, but it also increases your silver and XP gains. And as a primarily mobile player, because a lot of you don't know that because I'm on the PC recording videos right now, the majority of where I play is on my phone. And so, should you get the Forge Pass? I mean, I think it's a good idea. I think this set is very good. I think the rewards in here are very good. But most importantly, I want to hear from you guys about what you think. That's what's most important here. And if you appreciate this video, then make sure that you hit the like button. I still have more questions. I want to know if we're getting this again. If I get answers on those types of things, I will let you know. Plarium did say this set should return in the future, but they weren't 100% sure. So they're going to check on that for us, and we will get some more answers. We might be getting more sets. Keep that in mind. I would not be surprised if they had a new set for each champion. I would not be surprised. Okay. And also, Plarium, I love it. I love these variable sets. They are my favorite thing in the game. Just make them accessible so that we can actually get them. All right, that'll do it for me here today. I have a second video posting later this morning. An amazing, I don't want to call it a champion guide or a champion spotlight, but it's that type of thing. So go check into that, okay? It'll be helpful to you. And I'll leave you on a little cliffhanger there. Appreciate you guys. See you later. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, and all of my longtime viewers. Y'all mean so much to me. Have a great day.